Young Tempe, Young Tempe, Johnny, Young Tempe, Tempe. I don't even know how it goes, but Sanbonani Dumelang, and welcome to yet another thought-provoking episode of Essence, which is my initials, AWS, trying to make sense of this crazy, crazy, crazy world. I would not have reached this episode so quickly because I was feeling very despondent due to other reasons that I will share one day. However, because you see, when things are overwhelming you, you just leave them to the ones that came before you. And then they keep giving because they keep giving like how the social media people keep giving. So because of the giving, I was inspired. And today's topic, Matasi, is because of, I will then tell you there by segment 3, you see. But the question that we are posing, I'm so excited, I'm excited. The question that we're posing is, when it comes to, I don't know if I'm using the right words because I'm not a learned child. No, I'm not a learned child. However, I have a confidence that I've met people who are not learned as well, who have told me things that have changed and transformed my life, equally to people who are learned. You know what I mean? Therefore, thus, I cannot not think and raise questions, you see. So, the question that I'm posing is trying to use the terms that I know, not using the learned books. Please don't come for me. It's a heavy one. Yeah, I have seen already. It's a heavy one there by social media. Already, guys, social media is the gift from the gods. It's the same thing that comedians used to say when Sholos was our president. They used to say our politics, our country is the gift from the comedic gods. I used to agree with them. We were all laughing. Now I've got a new one. Comedians are quiet, or is my world so small? I don't know. In terms of performance, like I don't see them saying much about this one. Or are we not free? Or are we dumb? Anyways, so the topic is, guys, is our calling, the gift from the gods, the ones from Ilozi, our gifts from, I don't know much about what I'm about to say. Even my heart is starting to beat, so I don't want to trespass. Please, may I be forgiven by the people that I know I might step on their toes unknowingly. Because I respect this road. I respect this journey. I respect this road. I love this road. Anyways, is our gift and calling, Mandasi? That is the question. Is our gift and calling for the masses, for the likes and the comments, for pompousness, or is it really, really for egos? Or is it for our ancestors, our guides? Is it for show off? Because this show off is going to get us into trouble because there's a lot we don't know. Or is it to heal the bloodline, hear what your assignment is, and make sure that you do as per requirement, and maybe it's not really necessary to share it with the world? I don't know. That's the question I'm trying to ask. It's going to be a lot of questions, more than thought today, I think, and it's going to be a short one. I think this is the longest segment, but it's going to be the shortest episode because it was supposed to be a thought, but it expanded into an episode. I'm excited. I love you guys. Keep sharing yourselves because you are inspiring me to create shows. It goes like that. This is Essence. I'm trying to make sense as to our gifts, our callings, the things that we have, these talents, these things Who are they for? For real, real. We're coming back with a disclaimer before you come for me, because this one, I know you're going to come for me. Even if it's 5 years from now, you're going to come for me. As long as YouTube exists, you're going to come for me one day. So I must protect myself. This is Essence. We're coming back. Welcome back. This is Essence. And yes, the topic for today, we are asking, is your calling for spectators and an audience, or is it really for your ancestors, your guides, your bloodline, basically your purpose, the reason why you actually have a calling? You know, we're trying to differentiate because things are happening, but we're going to get to the point of the crux. Anyways, okay, please don't come for me, you see, because you see, my life is S, is my life is S, guys. From how I was named, please don't come for me. You see, the initials is ASS already. That is donkey, right? Okay. Then it gets very deep, and then it gets very funny. The first name is Ati, okay, and then the second name is Siamtanda. Very romantic when you attach them together, because my mother said to me that when she named me herself with no one helping her, I don't remember her mentioning anyone. She said, Ati Amazizi Siamtanda Lomdwana. Okay, fine. Let's leave it there. Then me, I changed. I said, Ati Amanjilo Siyamthanda lo mntwana. Another episode for another day about children out of wedlock, in wedlock. You understand? Fine, fine. Before I even changed these ones, I was still Ati Amazizi Siyamthanda lo mntwana. See, and there was no realizations happening. The realizations happened after I changed. I'm lying. Anyways, the last initial is Ati Amazizi Siyamthanda. So it's A as Ati Siyamthanda. And then the last one is Su. Su as in S-U. Do not include the E. Don't lie to yourself. S-U. Okay. So me, I asked my mother, I'm like, Mommy, why are you giving me a name S-U? What it means? You know? She get angry because she's being called to question. Her own intelligence is being called to question. The same woman who went to go and remove her name, her English name given to her by her parents from her ID. That girl, she gave me a name, SU. So I asked, Mommy, what does this thing mean? She said to me, hey, when he asked me the questions, yes, you must go and look it up. Back then we have encyclopedias. We didn't have internet. She said, go look it up in the encyclopedia. She said the name SU means Chinese flower. Chinese flower. Go look it up now. SU. So it does not exist. Basically, my life is romantic and S. Do you understand? Okay, so please don't come for me, because I'm having realizations about my life a lot these days, and I've realized that, I was not given a fighting chance, guys. I was just not given a fighting chance. Basically, my life was supposed to be ridicule. So let me feed on the ridicule. Please like and subscribe and comment and do the things. Make me get to the top, please. Because I was not set up to succeed. But I'm hoping I can. So I need your help to help me, help myself, because I was made from a comet. From inception, it was a comet. So please help your sister. This is Essence. We are coming back. We are done with the disclaimer. Don't come for me. I'm sensitive. Because I'm still looking at myself before I can look at everyone. But I'm having fun looking at everyone. You see? So when you come for me, come for the content. Yeah. We're coming back. This is Essence, and we are trying to make sense of the crazy world. And the topic for today is our calling for our spectators. Is it to prove a point? Is it to be seen by people who don't really have anything to do with our calling? Or is it for the people that really have everything to do with our calling, and when we focus on them, I'm believing nothing is going to disturb the flow if we're not doing it like a circus. You see, that's the question we're asking. And the reason and the inspiration, I would say, thank you to social media. I love and hate it because it can make and it can truly destroy a human. It can destroy your journey. It can destroy your spirituality. It can, as much as it can make your spirituality and grow you and open you to realms you didn't know and experiences you didn't know, and you learn, man, you learn. Hey, you learn. But it also goes with what are you learning also, because it's very dangerous, this thing of taking everywhere and anywhere. But that is another topic for another day. Today's topic is inspired and also pushed. I hope I remember both. Inspired and pushed. Pushed is very important. Pushed. Please don't forget. Please don't. Okay. It's inspired by a young lady. I'm believing she's young. I could be trying being an ageist, or I don't know, judgmental or whatever. Like, come for me in this one. But looking at her, with petite people like myself, petite people, you just never know whether you are young or old or whatnot. But she's petite and according to how she was garbed, and she was in the waters. Esenza video yantempe. I don't even know the song, guys. I just know it from maybe adverts and I don't know, whatever. Right. Okay, so Makos. I'm not here as a child of the losers. When I am going to handle this topic, I think it will help me to be objective. I'm just going to be here as an ignorant. Yes, I think then you'll be able to forgive me if I say I'm an ignorant, because I am an ignorant. I am. There's a lot of things I don't know when it comes to indigenous healing, when it comes to African spirituality, when it comes to coming home to who we were before we were disturbed. You understand? Before they said we were savages and we were naked and Okay, fine. Actually, yay! Something just come up. I must watch this video myself because I need this part, because I've just had a moment. Anyways, that's not the moment. We are doing something else today. We are here. Guys, I'm happy. I don't know why I'm happy, but I'm happy because I'm happy. I can't tell you why. I will tell you one day. It will all work together for good, and it will all come together, and I will tell you why. Hey, ngiyaloya. Shame. Oh, ngiyathakatha mina. Ngiyavuma. And one thing my mother taught me was, umuntu othakathayo will never be able to tell you ukuthi uyathakatha mntanami. Hey, mina ngiyathakatha wema. Anyways, fine. So, guys, now we're talking about this topic, right? We are asking about, and I told you, good, okay, there was a young lady. She was in the waters, and I diverged, and I went everywhere. She was in the waters, in the temple, and she was garbed as umtomdala. Kamaku, Makosi, I don't know how to read who's who in terms of statuses and belonging. Ukuthi mhlambi is she mhlambi ugogo, is she mkhulu, is she maybe a prophet, is she like, I don't know, but okusalayo, she's okay. Then there was things ukuthi ke she's insulting sacred spaces and whatnot. And me, please come for me here. I agree with those that say she's insulting sacred spaces. I agree with those who are saying she's insulting her garb. I don't know why. That's the sad part. However, I will try and defend myself as to why I am saying I agree. Because maybe I don't agree according to what you think in terms of maybe the rules and the books and the regulations of ubungoma, or of healing, of indigenous ways and practices and spirituality. I'm just trying to sound pompous as if I'm learned, guys. I don't know what I'm talking about. But what I'm trying to say is, I'm going to unfold. I just wanted to tell you what inspired the topic. Then I'm going to move to, you understand? But it is what it is. It is what it is. Please stay tuned to find out why I'm saying I agree, but I'm not agreeing from a book or rules. I'm agreeing from another perspective. But in order for you to understand how I'm agreeing, you have to listen to the entire show. Yes, this is Essence, and we are coming back. We're going to do this because I'm doing what I love, because I love what I do. And you people keep giving. And one thing that I'm enjoying about today is that I don't have to mention names because I don't know her name. I'm just using a scenario as an example. As in, it's not really about her, but something that we as abantwana that are gifted or called to change perspective, heal and you understand, we need to think about, and you know me, I take things home. I always say, if this finger is like this, you must know these ones are here. So I'm going to ask a lot of questions because I'm trying to ask myself as a colleague of the industry, Uguti, I'm not even a colleague of the industry. No, it's an insult to say I'm a colleague of the industry. I'm an infant. I'm an infant in the industry. It's not even an industry. It is who we are. I'm an infant in our reality. I'm an infant in who we were before we were disturbed. But this is Essence. I talk a lot. I love to talk, and that's why I do this. We are coming back, and we'll get into it, Gengoko. Let's do this. Welcome back. This is Essence, and we are discussing a topic, and the question that we're posing today is our calling for expectation. It's not English, but it's a word. Is it for spectators? Is it for the crowd? Is it to prove that I am a ngonyama, I am a tiger, I am a crocodile? Or is it really, really, really to do what we are really just called to do, and do it in a sacred way and in a peaceful way as it was supposed to be before social media? Yes, we're getting deep now, going somewhere. You see, the question is getting somewhere. It's got even a little telanyana. I didn't ask that question. You see, okay, so Mandasi, if that be the case, I'm going to be daft because I feel if we're going to ridicule something so beautiful, something so sacred, something so deep, hey, something that even me, I only have 1 cent, like literally as great and as big of a revelation of what my ancestors are to me. I still have 1 cent, like one, even 1 cent is not. Ipeni, yes. Me, I grew up, my mother used to talk of ipeni. I think ipeni is less than a 1 cent. Yes, I come from that generation where if I saw a penny from my mother's wallet, and even if I didn't use a penny myself, but she told me about a penny. So, yes. So I have literally that 1 cent. A penny, not even 1 cent. A penny. A penny. A penny for a thought. Penny for a kiss, whatever. Because, guys, so okay. The problem is when I'm excited, you see, there's nothing written because this thing just happened now. I'm like, yeah, put camera on, do your thing. Must, okay. Because you must use the time when you're in the motion, give, and then maybe take 2 months, take a break, Right. So, okay, guys, I'm going to be daft and use the entertainment industry. I'm going to be daft and use the entertainment industry as an example when I'm trying to bring across something about issues. But I'm trying to make an example. So I'm going to use something so stupid, but I'm talking about something so deep, yet I'm using something so... Why are you going to come for me? It's not stupid. No, it's not stupid. No, it's the wrong... Yay! I take back stupid. I really do. I do. I'm in the industry myself. But what I'm trying to say is, okay, according to the depth of how I look at my spirituality, guys, it's there. And then everything else comes after. So my career, my husband, my children, everything is stupid. Maybe then it will, yeah, I've covered my ass, I think. So everything else is stupid. This, and then, if this is not important, then everything is stupid. If this is important, then everything is important. Okay, I think, yeah. Okay, so, fine, yeah, guys. So, you know how there by acting, I used this type of example when I was doing an episode on talent. Does talent count? It's coming back again, and I'm using that type of scenario. Okay, so here we are called Gebantase. In this calling, according to the knowledge that I've been fed, because as I said, social media will build or fail. According to the knowledge that I've been fed, Bandase, there are those who will have to go and buy twasa, and then there are those who will not go and twasa. And it maybe I'm wrong, and if I'm wrong, kubo bonke ogogo nomkhulu, kubo bonke abantu that I respect, call me to my corner and question me. And if anything, tell me to delete this video. The ones I respect. Okay. So, it's the same thing. Let's take it, narrow it. In fact, not just entertainment industry, just acting. I'm going to look at it this way. In acting, there are those who went to school, right? And mastered the rules, the art of acting. They will tell you about Heinzler. They'll tell you about, you know. I did an acting course. These things are gone. It was years ago. They exploited me. Anyways, then Ngala is that girl. You know that girl. You always know me. I'm always for that girl. She never went to school, but from the time she was young, she has perfected Unsiki Lukele. She has perfected Karabo Moroga. She has perfected Tandaza. She has perfected. I'm trying to look for these days ones, but she perfected Lindiwe. Yes, I'm trying to keep up because I can't keep up with these soapies. Yeah, she's perfect. You know, okay, she's perfected them. Like you, if Lindiwe was not going to make it to work tomorrow, she would be able to if she looked like Lindiwe, you know, but she didn't go to school. Okay. When the one who went to school and the one who didn't go to school, usually, not a normal, please don't come for me, I've never been on anyone's set except for a advert and gospel music. Hey, I did a gospel music video, guys. Anyways, and yeah, so the point here, okay, the one when they meet, right? Yeah, we're getting excited. Guys, I love talking. When they meet, the one who went to school usually feels undermined and has an expectation of decorum. Is it decorum? He has an expectation Guti, it's gonna be a one-take wonder. Do you understand? Then the one who didn't go to school, who, let's say, did a monologue on YouTube or did a monologue on Instagram, and then a producer was like, or a director or a casting agent, casting director, it's called casting director, or even an agent said, you know what, come, we are going to give you a try, you know, we'll push you, we'll make sure you get there. So when they meet, or it's also it's not maybe even a matter of she was on Instagram and what, it's a matter of she's just attractive in terms of numbers. She's an influencer and people love her, and she can do the thing when she's given the script, whether she went to school or not. But by the fact that she managed to have a 1 million follower on social media from just maybe doing monologues or whatever, I don't want to lose this thing. I'm taking time and I don't want to take time. So when they meet, as I said, the other one will feel, you understand? So I'm looking at it from logically, the ones who went to it's a term that is used. I hope I'm not using it loosely or offensively, but I've heard from abantu that went to uyotwas. They will say, mina ngaliphuza ngaliphalaza. Okay, so the ones abaliphuza abalipalaza, the ones who who had to, I'm imagining, because from the little that I know about Tuktas, they had to wake up at 3. There was no maybe, there was no what, the suffering, the bare feet, the silencing of the ego, the understanding of what it is, right? Being taught from a perspective of someone nae who was taught and also is having a revelation of elakhi dlozi to be ukobela, I guess, okay? Then ngala is freelancers. You wake up tomorrow, you can dream, you can see things happening. And I use that word nicely because I'm a freelancer myself, so I'm not offending anyone. You know, if I can laugh at myself, I can laugh at everyone else. You see, so as I even used the other time, I said, what did I say? Silly or stupid. But you get it, man. Me, I get, if I'm laughing or saying something, you must know it reflects. Okay, so then as a freelancers, you know that you walk around the streets, people are be towards there in Gogo, and you're like, hello, I'm not even wearing anything, and I'm not even burping, I'm not doing anything, I'm just walking on the street. Next thing you're calling me Gogo. For why? Do you understand? Gogo, I've got issues. I'm like, okay. Anyways, then you are controlled and led still. But ngoku, the incident with the child, the not a child, but the young woman, yes, because to me she's like she's a child, Pakit. I would say is whether she went to silence the ego or she's just learning from Ilos. Because there are those that don't want their children to be touched by others. They don't want their children to bend or don't. And maybe even me, I'm still gonna go there, and I'm humble to that. But for now, I know, according to I know I said you must go to, you know what I'm saying? But point matter is, but that's, okay, so umntana guys, she doesn't know possibly what she's doing in terms of how I look at it. And even if she went or not, it's that kind of offense. Yes, it's that kind of friction whereby the ones who know and the ones who don't maybe know are now meeting at a point where it's like, wonke umuntu akahamba othwasa if anything, or if even if ke siyathwasa sithwasise kahle, like sifundiswe the right things, that, yeah. But I was trying to highlight, and I'm hoping I'm not messing this up in terms of excitement, because I'm so excited I'm messing it up. I think I don't know, but you will tell me on the comment section. This is Essence. We're coming back, and I'm going to try and do 1, 2, and close, because yeah, too much. Welcome back. This is Essence, and the topic that we are asking or posing today is our calling and our gift for the spectators, or is it for Ilos? Is it for our guides? Is it for our ancestors? I lost it there by the other segment, but I was trying to drive something across. Okay, so Gebantase. The road is hard. I'm trying to remember what I'm supposed, because I tried to write it off. Okay, so Gebantase, yes. Now, let's go back to the beginning, because I think I didn't make sense in the other segment. Please forgive me. So I'm hoping this one I'm going to make sense. Let's go to the beginning, Gebantase. Okay, in the beginning, we had our life. We had our life. And it was live, and I believe it was lovely. Before anyone came to Africa to disturb, I believe our life was lovely. Even if we were naked, even if we were, but I believe our life was very nice, you see. Because as I said in my last episode, which is about my issues being haunted by the prodigal son, the memory of my grandfather's homestead when he was alive, more than now that he's gone, but when he was alive, was wealthy and rich. It introduced me to something. Now that I'm old, I'm thinking, man, I'd love to go and live. The views, the mountains, the water, the fresh animals, the. Okay, so okay, Before everything was disturbed, we were good, guys, I believe, right? So before even social media was there, we had callings. We were great healers. We were great prophets. We were great. I don't know, but you know, the umbrella, guys, the umbrella, the big, it's very big. It covers a lot of people and things. We were great makosis. We were great warriors. We were all represented, right, in this umbrella. Okay, and now I believe ukuthi social media is our great enemy. Yes, I think social media is our great enemy as much as it is our great teacher, because I've learned a lot from it. But I'd rather, if I can, and I can control and contain, I learn more from my mentor and my ancestors and my guides, right? But I also open myself to knowledge, because sometimes you can ask a question and the question can be answered in other forms, of course. So, okay, guys, my question is, Kengoku, now that we have social media, have we not Tina Kengoku as the gifted children, the called children, whether sihambile sayaliphuza sayaliphalaza or singama freelancer, you understand, sivuke nje ekseni sesibona izinto sesihlanya, you know, like, and things are happening, patients are coming, and you're like, but me, I didn't even, you know. Okay, so question ke ngoku is, Bantase, what is the question? Auntie, you're stupid today. Okay, as I said, in the social media and all of that, and I said we were successful and we're doing well, we're doing good. So ke ngoku, why are we so dependent and attached to social media? If we're truly called and we know who we are, I don't, personally, let me bring it home. You know me. I don't believe in advertising myself as a healer. I don't. Why? Because I've seen that my mentor is successful as a healer without advertising herself as a healer. If anything, through her healing, she is finding and being given opportunities and gifts to then maybe not become a greedy healer. Do you understand? So if ever she's advertising anything, she's advertising a brand, yeah, product as a purely lose. I don't know if it makes sense, but it's not about come all, come one. I do. And I have nothing against that, because as I'm saying, everyone has, okay, yes, we say that everyone has got a representation of who Idlo's Labo is and how they are led. So some maybe, yes, they are led to say on the 15th of August, come one, come all, izani sonke, sizogeza, it doesn't matter what your situation is and whatnot, you understand? And that's how they operate. But mine, she operates in exclusivity, as in one patient at a time, privacy. Let us deal with your illnesses. They are yours. Your miscarriages are yours. Your abortions are yours. Your ectopic pregnancies are yours. Own your thing. It's yours. Do you understand? It doesn't need to be something that is. And like I said, guys, please don't come for me. Please, I don't know how things work. But now, if we are saying, okay, this is how things work, Idlozi shows itself in different ways. Here is a child, as I said, Shahid and Temple, in a sacred space, and I'm saying she's still wrong. She's still wrong, guys. Lapo, I don't believe we do funny things in sacred spaces in our garb. Maybe she was just doing Unyang Temple wearing a costume. It wouldn't have looked offended, you understand? Because there are things and situations in the things that we wear. I'm from my freelance small one penny. That's why I can't talk much, but I'm inspired to just trigger thought, you know? Okay, so we said that the child is wrong and what. Then there were things, people who came and said, Idlozi comes in different revelations to different people, different strokes for different folks and whatnot. How is it then a problem when Idlozi, like I says, ngiyantempe, but it's not a problem when it's still a problem to me when you advertise and say, come one, come all, sidayisa amadliso, like, how is it a problem that a child, I'm just asking from a perspective of kuyenza le nto yantempela, and but there are people who even show themselves bephahla with fruits, tontons, water is running, candles are burning, information and messages can be interpreted and read on social media by those that know to understand. We even know your ways and paths. We even know, if you know, if you don't know, like me, you don't know, but the ones that know, they know. Okay, we do that and we say we are teaching, but we're not really supposed to be doing that, because nithi kunemithetho yempande or kunemithetho me, I'm confused, guys, but I'm hoping I'll leave you confused as well. I think, yes, that's the thing. We must all be confused. We must all be confused. This is essence. I'm trying to make sense of my crazy world. And now I'm even regretting this thing, because now I'm even confused myself, but I hope we're all confused. Confused enough to trigger thought and have conversations. Please comment, guys. Even if you don't support me and then YouTube pays me, it's okay. But please comment. Comment. Just say something. Teach me. Thank you. Welcome back. This is Essence, and the question that we are posing today, or rather asking, I don't know, man. You must try, and you must try. You must try. Is our calling for spectators? Is it for the enjoyment of the crowd, or is it for illos? Is it for, And in closing, I will say something beautiful that I learned from my journey so far. When I met my mentor, she asked me a question, a beautiful question, and it's also a question that I know could be questionable to those that think far like myself. But now the questioning is silenced more than I'm appreciating her question. She said to me, you need to ask yourself, are you doing whatever it is that you are doing spiritually? Are you doing it for the people? Do you want approval? Do you want everyone to know your powers, and you want affirmation, or what? Or do you really just want to connect and get to know Idlo's Lako and grow with it and receive instructions from it, but you don't be. And then someone will say, you're hiding things, then means ukuthi maybe you should question lo muntu ohamba naye. Why can't you share? From everything that I've seen, I understand why. Because if I can, even if, let's say I had gone ngaliphuza ngaliphalaza, and I know the language, the lingo, I know the ways and whatnot, I still don't believe I would want to share it with the world. And it doesn't come from a place of, I don't share who I am, I guess, not because I don't know what I'm talking about, because I'm talking a lot, but I don't share who I am, maybe from a place of embarrassment. No, those guys. Deep in the things, I go to the rivers, the hills, the mountains, they know me. I'm there. You know what I mean? But that has got nothing to do with you. What has it got to do with you? Because now I've learned, since I started my journey, they are guiding and they are bringing the people, and I don't have to advertise, because yes, that's where I was going. Because if I advertise, I'm opening myself up to a lot of questions. I'm opening myself up to scrutiny. I'm opening myself up to judgment. Hence, then there's a question that we're posing. We finally got to the point of the show, because we've been wasting time all this time. Then, am I really called for to be seen and affirmed and see my powers and post people's what is it, the thing you used to do in church when you people's testimonies. Hey, you see me, she was a zero, now she's a hero because she met me. Are we doing this? Because before social media, guys, as I said, there were powerful healers. How did we know about them? Maybe we need to ask ourselves that question. Maybe we need to go back, yes, and ask, before social media and whatnot, how did people know ukuthi kunenyanga, kune sangoma, kunomprofeti, kunomama, kunomkhulu ophilisa abantu? How did they know? How did they find out ukuthi, like, we're not even giving idlozi lethu as much as we think we are teaching and we are trying to open people. If anything, we're making a mockery of ourselves, and we're not even giving idlozi lakho personally to actually show off and show its power. Because I'm saying, from my 2 cent experience, guys, I have not gone, but there are people who know that there's something about me, and they've affiliated and attached themselves, to understand, as patients. Do you understand? And I look at those and I'm like, what? Do you understand? And that taught me, Uguti, I don't have to go there. They will bring the people. They'll bring the people. Also, this thing of also advertising, it opens you, as I said. It can, like a child now, a beautiful young woman, her spirituality has been called to question. It might have it will break her. Maybe, and she thought she was doing well, and and now she's offended. Okay, it's a lot, eh? It's a lot. I'm because now I don't even know what I'm saying. But the point of the matter, Matas, is that, oh yes, this thing of advertising, advertise, come one, come all. This is another thing that doesn't make sense to me, is that you will say, come everyone, this is my numbers, call me. Then 2 months, you are up to here. You are drained because now you've got 1,000 clients and they all want your attention. Then you yourself, you still come to social media and teach us about decorum and in the ways of how we should respect you and handle you. You opened yourself to come one, come all, anybody, psychopath, to voodoo posh, to catch, and then the next thing, you're going to come and say that we don't respect you. Because I'm of the opinion, I can't really lie and I say I know what I'm saying. But when you don't advertise, Eagles is going to bring you the right people that are going to be, even if it's 2 patients, but you'll do a wonder, Mantas. And no one's going to be questioning your calling, and because you want to be loved and seen as the ngonyam. This is the essence. I said a lot of nonsense that I shouldn't have said, but I did. It's an episode. It's not a thought. Thank you very much, guys. You have and still keep me going. And the more you interact, the more you still make time to view my videos, the more I'll continue. And if you stop, then I guess now I'll have to stop. But yeah, it's a confusion of an episode, but I still love you. Mwah.